Hi guys, it's Chrissie and welcome back to another Sims 4 blog review, overview, reaction, whatever this is. But yeah, I decided that since a lot of you guys seem to really like the one that I did last week, going over the fame mechanics system that we're getting with the new Get Famous pack, I thought that since today The Sims released another blog all about the acting career that's coming in the new pack, I decided, maybe I'll do one again and see if you guys like it. I really enjoy recording these, so yeah, I decided to just do another one. But today's blog is Act the Part in The Sims 4 Get Famous. Let's dive deep into an award-winning career. Now, I will leave a link to the blog post in the description below so that you guys can go and check it out for yourself. Maybe if you read it through yourself, you'll notice something that I missed. But yeah, so let's get right into it. And yeah, it says, Del Sol Valley, where most dreams come true. There are many ways to become famous in the Sims 4 Get Famous expansion pack. But if your sim has some big old acting dreams, it's time to get the camera rolling. Now, there is a few different paragraphs, so the first one is from nobody to kind of somebody. You can't possibly break into show business without an agency. Joining one will be your sim's first big step in their acting career. When your sim calls them on the phone, agencies get them auditions, the gateway to their success, fortune and fame and fortune. When they book an audition, your sim will need to work on the skills it requires. For the pirate-themed audition, your sim's physical prowess will be expected on set, so they'd better start exercising. For the romantic drama audition, charisma is a must. Will they get the part? If so, you're on your way, kid. Now you'll have the choice to either send your sim to work on their own or join them on set. So it'll probably be like the get to work active careers. I think from what I noticed later in the blog post, it's almost like kind of a hybrid between the get to work careers and the city living careers. And I'll point out to you guys why I thought that later on. But I really like the fact that your sims will need to work on the specific skills required for different, themes, for different auditions. So, like they said, for the pirate audition, your sim's physical prowess will be tested. And for the romantic drama audition, your sim's charisma will be tested. I really like that you will need to have specific skills for specific movies, if that makes sense. So maybe my sim could be excellent in the drama career track, or in not the career track, but in drama films, but they absolutely suck in anything that requires, any physical abilities, for example. So I really like that. Now okay, so let me work it. On set, your sim will get into hair, makeup, and wardrobe. The wardrobe alone is worth joining your sim. Then perform scenes based on the skills they developed. If your sim does well at their gig, success. Over time, they'll earn fame points, which can be spent on fame perks. Woot! Also, when your sim becomes a notable newcomer, one of the first levels of fame, they'll acquire a quirk in their personality. The more famous your sim gets, the more quirks they'll get. Will they be a paparazzi darling, a serious actor, or even encounter stans more than other sims? You can keep an eye on your sim's progress in their fame info panel, which helps you manage perks and quirks. Getting perks with fame points directs your sim's career in a certain direction. Will your sim choose to give back to the little people or just cause mischief? It's all in your hands. So in other words, I think it'll work similar to the vampire perk system that came with the vampires pack, where every time your sim levels up like a level in their fame, whilst you get to choose fame perks for them, so plus points and positive things for them, you will also be assigned or be able to choose, I don't know if you'll be able to choose it, but you'll get a quirk. And the way I understand the whole quirk thing is that it's kind of like your Sims weaknesses, or stuff that the drawbacks of being famous, of the more famous they get, the more drawbacks there will be, even with all of the positive things that they will eventually get, if that makes sense. And I really like that. It's not, your Sim won't just be famous and be happy all of the time, no unexpected things happening, or they'll just be the perfect Sim, because I like the fact that they're trying to make it a bit more realistic with having some drawbacks to being famous. Your Sim might be kind of stalked by a stan, or might be stalked by the paparazzi following them everywhere they go, or stuff like that. I really like that fact and the feature of that. And I'm wondering if we'll be able to choose our Sims quirks like we can in the Vampires pack, where you can choose their weaknesses. I would really enjoy doing that, since it could be great for storytelling if you have a specific backstory for a Sim in mind, their personality. Maybe they would have a certain quirk but not another one, if that makes sense. I hope we'll be able to choose that. And the fact that your perks, getting perks with fame points, directs your Sim's career in a certain direction. I like that fact, since not all of your Sims' careers will develop in exactly the same way. I like that they've added that in, so that you can have one Sim that takes their career in a specific way and another Sim that takes it in a completely different direction, and that your Sims can be, obviously you can give back and be like a force for good, or a little mischievous and a bit more infamous, which I really like. Now, and then we have this cool render, this cool in-game picture. But like I said, the blog will be linked below if you guys want to read it without me babbling, through it. Now, the last part is practice makes famous. When your Sim isn't making magic happen on set, there are lots of ways to work on their career. Memorizing a script, working on a scene with someone, or even giving a performance for tips, all boost their acting level. The higher your Sim's acting level, the more exciting their film projects will get. They can hone their craft with a tear-jerking hospital scene, police station thriller, or even post-apocalyptic drama. Fun. And to increase fame, Sims can create social media profiles, add to their Simstagram story, and perform lots of other actions. Rub elbows with world-famous celebrities, get photographed by paparazzi, and gain loads of adoring fans. Oh, and act in movies and stuff. It's all about the art, right? To get even more detail about Get Famous and the acting career, be sure to tune in to the Twitch livestream happening October 26, 2018. So, for this one, this made me really excited, since you'll notice that they said acting level, that you can increase your Sims' acting level. Now, I don't know if this will be a new skill, if you will have a new acting skill that your Sim will be able to, boost or, level up in, or if it's like not like a career panel, I don't know. If it's like a career panel, like you boost that, you work that up, or if it's a skill where you level it up. I'm not sure which one of those it will be, but I like the fact that your Sims, the higher their acting level is, the more exciting their films will become. So if you guys remember in the trailer, I know I did a trailer reaction video, and I'll leave a link to that below as well. I spent like 37 minutes going through it frame by frame and talking about stuff. But in the trailer, you guys, I don't know if you guys noticed it, but in the beginning, the Sim that we followed through the trailer, her first acting job was as in a infomercial, like a commercial for laundry detergent or something like that. And then through the trailer, we saw her acting in different films. And I think that's the way it'll be, where your Sims, when they start acting, they won't immediately start acting in a blockbuster, amazing like film or anything. Maybe they'll start acting in commercials or kids shows or something like that that doesn't require a whole lot of skill. But as they level up their acting level, the more exciting and maybe the better their films will become, and the more money they'll make, obviously. And that really interests me since, I don't know, I like the idea of my Sims actually leveling up in their acting. They don't just start out being perfect actors. And then this part, to increase fame, Sims can create social media profiles, add to their Simstagram story, and perform lots of other actions. That is awesome, since I think we got the social media thing with City Living, if I remember correctly. And unless your Sim was in the social media career, that whole social media like option on the computers and stuff like that was completely useless. Unless your Sim was in the social media career, your Sim could do basically nothing with that. They couldn't, they couldn't they couldn't get followers or make like a career out of it or anything if they weren't in that specific career. And I love that they kind of tied that into, getting fame and increasing your fame and being famous, since obviously the more famous you are, the more likely you are to have a huge social media following on Simstagram and stuff like that, which, I don't know, I really like the idea of that. And yeah, that's basically it for this blog post. Obviously, you guys should definitely check out their live stream on the 26th of not September, sorry, the 26th of October. Obviously, I'm so can't speak tonight. But yeah, I will leave a link to the Sims' Twitch page as well. I think they have not an opportunity, what do you call it? Whatever. It's an event or something. I know don't really know Twitch all that well, but I think on Twitch you can schedule events and people can, be reminded of that. Whatever. I'm not making any sense. But yeah, I will leave a link to all of that. So down in the description, you guys should definitely check it out. It's down in the description. I will leave a link to obviously the blog post, my trailer reaction, and last week's blog video that I did about the Fame Mechanics about the Fame Mechanics blog that came out last week. I'll link that as well. And the Sims' Twitch page that you guys should definitely go and check it out. Drop them a follow, and so that you can be notified of whenever they go live. I know that they're planning at least 3 different live streams from now until the pack comes out on the 16th of November. So yeah, definitely go and follow them on Twitch to, be notified of when they go live if you want to know more about the pack, and if you want to see the Sim Gurus go through the pack and stuff like that. I always found that really interesting to see. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little rambly video. I don't know how many of you guys actually like these kinds of videos or like watching these kinds of videos or anything. But yeah, I really like doing them, so I'm going to continue doing them as long as they're putting out blog posts. But yeah, I hope you guys are having an awesome day, and I will talk to you all in my next video. Bye everyone!